Every year when Madden comes out, it's flooded with new rookies where some bring a little more hype than others. And with college football back, we got to play with some of these guys all year. So we're accustomed to doing some nasty stuff with them. And they have built up their legend even more. So let's get into it and go over some college football 25 highly drafted stars we're most excited to play with in Madden 26. So all right, let's get it. First off, we got Jaden Higgins. Now I stumbled into Iowa State because they actually have two nice receivers in Noel and Higgins, drafted by the same team funny enough, and I wanted to use them, but immediately this Jew, Jaden Higgins, is a step above. He's a 6'4" monster that catches everything. There was news that he was the first second-round pick to have a fully guaranteed contract. And you know what? I don't blame Houston. Pairing him up with Collins is going to be unfair. Two young dudes who can catch everything all over the field. You can't pass on that. Next, we got James Pierce Jr. If you played against or with Tennessee, you already know that Pierce makes his presence known in about 5 passing plays. He is tied for the highest rating for a right defensive end in the game. He's going to be one of those stupid DNs like Chase Young was, where if you develop him enough in the league, because of his physical traits, he'll be impossible to stop in no time. Then we got Luther Burden III. Now this guy was projected as a top 10 pick going into the season. Well, I'll just say he plays like it in college football 25. If you didn't notice, he was one of the highest rated wideouts in the game with his blend of speed and after the catch ability. And boy was it fun to play with him whenever I used Mizzou. He ended up going in the second round, so he goes to a team loaded with other fun talent and a creative offensive coach. Man, I can't wait to try and grab Burden in franchises. Then there's Shedeur Sanders. Despite the draft day shenanigans that dropped him all the way into being the 144th player taken, Sanders is still that dude and will be a very popular player gamers will want to play with as soon as Madden 26 comes out. Despite not being blazing fast like some of the other rookie QBs coming out, he has that fun aspect to him that made people want to play with Manziel when he was a rookie. For Browns users, he gives them an easy route to trade away the rest of the QB room for picks and build around baby primetime. Next, we got Nick Emenwari. Buddy is 6'3" and fast and can hit. That's good enough for me. When selecting South Carolina just to end up throwing it to Nick Harbaugh all game, you slowly realize they have another beast on the other side of the ball. And of course the Seattle Seahawks ended up drafting this dude. Of course they would. Then there's Malachi Starks. He was probably a top 2 to 3 safety in college football this past year. Starks also was one of the highest rated strong safeties in the game, representing just another one of the cheat codes Georgia had on defense. Taken with the 27th pick, Starks brings that speed and hitting ability to a team that just knows how to draft defensive players. So you know he's going to be nice in real life and in the game. And moving on, we got Darian Porter Jr. The Las Vegas Raiders' 3rd round pick is taking it back to the Raiders of old where they would just draft fast and or tall players. Anybody remember Derek Brown? Selected with the 68th overall pick, he's basically a Tyreek Woolen clone with absolutely nasty physical traits to start you off with. Moving on to Abdul Carter. It's only right after previously mentioning Pierce, Abdul Carter is on the list. I can't count how many times he just speed rushed around my left tackle without even touching him for a sack. Tied with Pierce in college football 25 with the highest overall for a right end, he's going to be a headache right out of the package. Next up is Matthew Golden. It's funny, playing as Texas in college football 25, Bond got all the shine because, he's 98 speed. But Golden went out and ran a blazing 4.29 in the 40. Faster than Bond, so maybe he should have been a little faster in the game. But the thing is, he still cooked people. Maybe because everybody was focusing on Bond, maybe, but expect that speed upgrade sure enough in Madden 26. Then we got Jihad Campbell. Now this dude in the slew of 5-star super athletes you had to play against with Alabama was the icing on the cake. Campbell seemed like he was built in the lab to be the perfect user linebacker, being able to pop running backs in the hole and pick you off the very next play. Big fan of the Eagles drafting Madden athletes for the team these past few years. Next up, Tetairoa McMillan. McMillan stands at 6'4" and this year cemented his place as one of the elite wide receivers in the game, finishing as the second highest rated wideout in college football 25, and forming one of the best QB wide receiver combos in the game, despite Arizona not being a popular team to use. He's the perfect wideout to make the "I'm too big for you" catches with enough speed, judging by his Pro Day 40, to outrun defenders, which made sense why he was drafted 8th overall by the Panthers. Perfect guy to lead an improving Panthers receiving group. Next up, we got Ashton Jeanty. Now you already know what's about to go down when you load up Madden 26 and face the Raiders. Pretty much what you've already seen from Boise State, with Jeanty about 20-25 carries with at least 150 rushing yards. Taken with the 6th pick when running backs haven't been taken that high in a while, it just shows you the league thinks this dude is a bad man. If he's half as ridiculous as he is in college football 25, users facing the Raiders are in for a really bad time. Next is Travis Hunter. Now we can't forget about the number 2 pick in the draft. Just off the strength of being able to play on both sides of the ball will be exciting. I'm fascinated to see how his unique ability will translate to Madden 26 and how strong the urge to try and get a receiving touchdown and a pick 6 in the same game will be. Moving on to Jalen Milroe. If you have played at least one game against Alabama, you would know the legend of Jalen Milroe far exceeds his real-life contributions, with his in-game impact rivaling only by Madden 04 Vic, while being able to break tackles like a prime Big Ben on the best team in the game to top it off. He probably caused so many controllers to be tossed in the air this year. Selected in the 3rd round, he instantly becomes the most sought after rookie QB this year, and now goes to a team where nobody would hesitate to make Sam Darnold 3rd string as they immediately plug Milroe into the starting lineup. So alright people, I hope you enjoyed the video, and with that, let me know down below what are some highly drafted players you're most excited to play with in Madden 26 that we didn't go over. And stay tuned for our next video where I'll go over some of the hidden gems you need to keep an eye on heading into Madden 26 as well as plenty of other college football 26 related content on the way as we get ready to transition into the new game. I can't wait. And make suggestions down below what type of videos you would like to see. And if you haven't, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, so you don't miss anything we put out. Alright people, I'm Chris from Sports Gamers Online. Thank you all for watching, and be good y'all.